Was it always this one guy in the women's locker room, or was it other guys?
So basically, I had 4 different experiences in a 2-week span, and it was 3 different men. The first time was a 25-year-old. Maybe, I don't know if he was 25, but he looked young. And I turned around and I'm naked. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I just say, sir, I didn't get anything else out. And he was just like, you can't tell me nothing. B word, I'm a woman. Very aggressive, very angry. And I was naked, so I'm just in a state of confusion, shock, and I'm pissed off because I'm like, who are you calling a B word? I'm not used to being disrespected in my everyday life. I respect people and I give it, I receive it. So that was the first thing. And it was just like complete shock. I couldn't believe it was happening. So now I'm screaming in the locker room, like, hey, ladies, do you see this? There's a guy in here. You guys okay with this? Like, am I crazy? Like, what's going on? Staff comes in. And they weren't able to force him out, but I was making so much noise that he just left. And, he didn't leave the locker room for good. His lock was still on the locker in place, but they made him leave as I got dressed. And after I got dressed, I went to the staff and I wrote a complaint. And I was trying to figure out what to do about this. And then they kept saying, our hands are tied by law. And I was confused because I was like, there's no possible way that there could be a law that lets men in women's locker rooms when they're naked. I just couldn't even believe it. And so I went home. That day I actually posted about it on Instagram right away because I was just I felt violated. I'm a lesbian woman. I haven't been naked in front of a man in decades. Not only that, but just the disregard for my naked body and being called this word, and just the whole thing was just like, a whirlwind of emotions and all negative emotions, which I don't usually feel on a day-to-day basis because I live my life in gratitude.